Welcome back to Culinary Chronicles. I'm your host Daniel. Today we're going to be doing chicken fajitas on the charcoal grill. Alright, so to start though, we're going to actually go ahead and do some prep work. We're going to go ahead and chop up our peppers. I got two bell peppers, four sweet peppers, a jalapeno for some spice, and an onion. So my onions are starting to try to grow on me, so that's always fun. I always like it whenever there's a little bit of stem. So we're going to go ahead and get these all sliced up. I've already washed them. I'm going to start with the jalapeno. Probably not the smartest bet, but we'll go with it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to deseed this for the most part. Don't need a 100% deseeded, but I'm just trying to take some of the heat out. Don't want all of it today with these fajitas. We did add some chipotle to the chicken. So I like to quarter it and then just cut it into nice little slices. And once you touch the jalapeno, don't touch your eyes. Valuable lessons to learn there. Valuable lessons. And it's a great way to check to see if you have a cut on your hand. A little bit of bell peppers. I cut in half. I pop the top off along with the seeds. Gives you most of the bell pepper. That one didn't pop as clean as I'd like. And we're getting seeds everywhere, but that's fine. These we're going to cut into nice little 1/8 inch thick slivers. Sweet peppers, we don't need to deseed. One, there's not going to be very many seeds. And two, they're sweet, so I cut them in half. Cut the top off, cut them in half, and just cut them into ribbons. Alright, so the first onion was a little bad. This one's looking good, so I always start just cutting the ends off. Put all the peels over here. Cut a little bit to the side so we can get a nice good hold of it. And just peel it all in one go. Put it on the end. And slice it in chunks. Onion we don't want to slice up and stack with the peppers. We're going to actually start the peppers on the grill a few moments before we start the onions. That way we can make sure we get a good, make sure we get the peppers cooking good so the onions aren't cooked all the way down and the peppers still be crispy. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for our chicken though. We're going to do that first. What I did today was I seasoned it with pepper, salt, garlic, and chipotle pepper. And so that gives you a nice good basic flavor with a little bit of sweet heat, or a little bit of heat from the chipotle. It goes great paired with the peppers and onions on a tortilla for fajitas. Alright, we're over here to the grill. We got our cast irons nice and hot. And so we're going to go ahead and start putting our chicken on there. Today I'm actually using chicken tenders instead of just regular chicken breast. I did put some oil in this pan just to help it with cooking. Yeah. Normally I would actually cook the chicken straight on the grill, but with this being chicken tenders, they're a little bit smaller, and so I didn't want to lose them. We go ahead and back the coals down. So it doesn't get too hot. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and let that start cooking. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more mesquite. We can get a little bit more mesquite smoke. Looks like what chips I put in there burned down. As you can see, I'm just using little chips. And get that one out of the chicken. We want mesquite flavor. We don't want mesquite chunks in our chocolate, in our fajitas. Get that closed. We get a little bit of that smoke going through, because as you can tell, as soon as I added that mesquite, immediately started smoking. Now it's on fire. We're going good there. Now that I got the chicken started, and the flames you're seeing is from the mesquite chips I just put in. But now that I get that started, I'm going to go ahead and put on my peppers and get them cooking. Gonna get some of this oil back up here. And you gotta watch out with the oil. Any spillage over is going to catch fire if it hits the coals. You also need to keep an eye on it. You will start a grease fire if you let the cast iron get too hot. Good news is adding the peppers on it does cool it. Keeping the lid open does cool the pan. That's good. Alright, and once your peppers start cooking good, and you start noticing it's kind of a change in texture, we're going to go ahead and grab our onions, get them on. Alright, now that our onion's starting to cook down pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and add our last ingredient, which is garlic, minced garlic. We're going to let that finish up. You don't want to add your garlic right away. You do want to wait towards the end, because if you have it on there for too long, it will burn. And it will ruin the taste of the vegetables if you have some burnt garlic mixed in. I do like it whenever my onion still has a little crispness to it. Our vegetables don't have a lot of, our peppers won't have a lot of crispness, but onion will, and that will add a good nice crunch to the fajitas. Alright, so now that our chicken's done, I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take all my veggies, put them in that top cast iron with the chicken. We're going to, since they're done, go ahead and kind of mix them together. If we don't drop all the peppers and onions in the grill. Because this skillet's a lot easier to pick up than the griddle. And by putting it on the top rack, I've taken it away from most of the heat, but I'm going to have enough heat to keep it warm. I'm actually going to move it closer. Alright. I like to throw my tortilla just straight on the grill to warm it up. I bought the pre-made ones, Mission tortillas. It's going nice and easy on the tortilla front for today. Go ahead and heat it up on the grill. And we're going to go ahead and grab some peppers and onions. chunk of chicken. A smaller piece of chicken. Let's grab another onion. Also, something else I like to put on mine is a little bit of the crumbled cheese. Yep. You can really use any kind of cheese. The Fiesta blends at the grocery store work pretty well, so do that. And then add just a little bit of salsa. And try this out. It's delicious. We got bit off a little bit more than I could chew right there. It's delicious. You can taste the charcoal, like you can tell it's cooked on a nice charcoal grill. You got decent little hint of spice with that jalapeno in there. Peppers are nice. They're just past where they're losing that crispiness. They're crisp, but the onions have that crisp bite to them. This is a good fajita. I'm going to enjoy this for dinner. If you like this video, hit like. If you comment whether you hate this video or not, or if you have any other things that you want to see us do. We have some other videos already up on the channel, so go check them out. Hit that subscribe button. We got more coming up. We're going to be starting working on our Memorial Day festivities playlist. So go ahead and hit that like button. We got some ideas coming out for you. See you next time.